North Africa. Coming up in this edition, the Algerian whistleblower, a former Justice Ministry employee, is given a prison sentence. This after he accused government employees of fabricating heroic pasts as Algerian resistance fighters. Remembering the legacy of former Tunisian President Habib Bourguiba, it's been a decade since the death of the man they call Tunisia's father. And a look at this year's desert marathon in Morocco. It's nicknamed the toughest race on earth. But first to Algeria. He dared to denounce those who falsely claimed they'd fought for the Algerian resistance. Benyoucef Mellouk is now paying the price for revealing a massive fraud scandal. The former Justice Ministry employee was tasked with unmasking magistrates who'd used false papers, claiming that they were resistance fighters during the Algerian war, a lie that landed them their jobs. But after revealing these names to the press, Mellouk not only lost his job, but suffered years of harassment, and today he faces a 4-month prison sentence.
The scandal first broke thanks to this man, Benyoucef Mellouk. He has kept everything, every file and document. For the past 18 years, Algeria's justice system has been after him. His alleged crime, divulging a list of approximately 50 magistrates who had lied about being mujahid, resistance fighters during the Algerian war, to bolster their resumes. In 1981, when Mellouk worked in the Justice Ministry, he was given a project. Following a presidential order signed 5 years prior, he began investigating fake mujahid working in the government. He showed his findings to the press. They quickly made headlines.
They were public servants, members of the Public Safety Committee and members of Parliament. There were even people who had served in the French army. And suddenly they all became mujahid, resistance fighters, thanks to false letters from mujahid organizations.
But his project has never stopped haunting him and his family. He was fired from his job and has faced all sorts of harassment.
I was forced to get into unmarked cars. They tried to intimidate me. They were very good at it. They locked me up naked in a cell. They threatened to kill me. Magistrates even pointed guns at me.
His family wasn't spared either. His daughter faced insults at school and received threatening phone calls.
A voice told her, "We're going to kill you and your father." My daughter didn't understand.
Today, Mellouk has been sentenced to 4 months of prison without parole for divulging confidential documents. But he's got many friends on his side. Fatouma Ouzegan is a former mujahid, one of the very first.
He exposes frauds, and he's the one who goes to jail. What does that say? That says that frauds have taken power and that they think the case is closed. Well, I'm telling you, it's not.
The fraud problem has grown in recent years. Nourdine Ait Hamouda, an MP, has denounced the growing number of false mujahid in front of Parliament.
I'm against people saying they fought in the war when they haven't. These people use false papers in order to receive pensions. That is just immoral.
Despite the support of his friends and family, Benyoucef Mellouk's battle is a lonely one. He's now lost not one, but 2 appeals.
It's a first. Algeria and the United States have signed a legal treaty boosting cooperation in the fight against terrorism and crime. US Attorney General Eric Holder met with his Algerian counterpart, Justice Minister Tayeb Belaïs, in the capital Algiers. Holder